Good morning, everyone. It's Katie from Without a Crystal Ball. If you are abroad and in a different country, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. It's super cold here in Minnesota. It's like literally 0 degrees. I don't even know what that would be in Celsius. Negative something. So my doggies are all cuddled up. I know they are a favorite for you guys on the channel. They have destroyed the background, so bear with me because they have not, my couch isn't as cute as it could be, although I think the pups make it pretty cute. All right, so we have been talking about a lot of things related to the Duggars, and if you are new to my channel, welcome. You are here for Duggar content. I will bring you that. We are not always super nice to them, but we try to be as fair as possible. So before we get started, also make sure that you get this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not yet subscribed to my channel. All right, so I stumbled upon this amazing Instagram page called Duggar Bates Confessions. One of my longtime subscribers, Chelsea, she loves to send me stuff and give me ideas for videos. And I started on this, she's like, you have to check out this page. So I go to the page and there's all these confessions. Now, some of the confessions are super funny. Like one of the confessions I shared on Instagram today was talking about Michelle and her baby voice and whether or not she uses that baby voice while she's joyfully available for her husband. Other confessions are more stark, more dramatic, more controversial. A lot of stuff about Josh, a lot of stuff about marriages, a lot of stuff about the women that are married into the family. And a running theme on this page seems to come from a place that Lauren Swanson, now Duggar, is not happy in her marriage with Josiah. In fairness, she has been married to Josiah for about just over a year. They celebrated their 1-year anniversary over the summer. They have gone through a lot in their first year of marriage. She had a miscarriage, which was part of the storyline for the Duggars last season of Counting On, where she was crying, talking and sharing about her loss. But there's been other hints that maybe she isn't as, I don't know, happy as she could be. She has on camera not been seen a lot with her sister-in-laws. At Christmas, Jessica Duggar actually shared a video of the family all celebrating, and everyone was together, and Lauren was sitting by herself on a couch with her baby. Nobody else was with her. And she seemed to stay in that same place nearly the entire time Jessa was panning around. She was there, and it was as though Lauren was not interacting with anyone else. So when I jumped on to the page, Duggar Bates Confessions, which I will link to you guys below after we're done, I think you should check them out. It basically allows fans or not fans or people that are hate watch, whatever you are, the Duggars, share their confessions anonymously. So things that they might not want to say outright in a format where they can say it without their name being attached to it. And so they don't really filter things. So you'll see all kinds of different confessions. But the ones with Lauren seem to have the same sort of theme. So this one says, it seems as though Lauren doesn't have a good relationship with her sister-in-law. She always looks quiet and annoyed when she's around them, and she's always super clingy with Josiah. I wonder if he gets annoyed with her. And then another confession was, I think Lauren seems completely over Josiah's shenanigans. She seems to immediately be irritated when he's talking or making jokes, and doesn't seem to like his personality. She probably feels like she made a mistake and her only joy is having babies. And then this one actually comes from a second page. It's called the Snarky Duggar Confessions. So this one is even worse. Like this one you can follow if you are a person that doesn't care about people really making confessions about how people look or how they feel. Maybe very not as an appropriate snarkiness about the Duggars. And this one is from this page, and it says, now this is just the vibe I get, but I think Lauren struggled with her depression before marrying Josiah. She doesn't seem happy. I don't think she realized when she signed up for joining the Duggar family. It's as if the marriage was set up for Josiah. I think she was told it was a great opportunity for her, but now realizes her life as a handmaid for and it says a gay man and his dysfunctional family isn't all she thought it would be. I think she sees through the BS and is miserable. I used to like her, but now I just feel bad for her. So there's a lot of rumors about Josiah, and I didn't make them up. They're everywhere in the Fundy world. On all of the snark pages, on all of the blogs, a lot of people do talk about this elephant in the room that perhaps Josiah is not into women. Now, obviously, he has never said that, but he was sent away multiple times as a teenager to a camp called Alert that helps children or young men that are deviating off the Christian path. And a lot of what they focus on at this camp are individuals that are struggling with their, what they call SSA, same-sex attraction. In fairness, they also handle other things. So it could have been other things that were causing issues. He is very feisty. He's kind of all over the place. He's a lot to handle for Jim Bob and Michelle. So there could have been a lot of reasons he was sent there. But because of the notoriety around what the Alert Academy does, that's sort of the speculation. And then people within the community have been whispering about this for a long time. He had been courting another woman, if you remember, prior to Lauren, and abruptly broke that off. So there was a lot of questions about whether or not he actually liked women to begin with. And then sort of in an effort to sort of squash rumors, people felt as though this courtship with Lauren was sort of put forward very quickly, very fast, and they got married very fast as well. So with that in mind, a lot of people have said that they think that Lauren is miserable. And I have questioned this too, because on this, one of my hints was during her actual anniversary, she shared this. I can't believe it's already been a year since we said I do. I remember the big day and just how excited we both were about getting married. Oh, the memories. We've had more downs than ups than any newly married couple should ever have. We wouldn't trade it for anything. It's our story, and we are so blessed. Looking forward to growing old and more in love with you. We've had more downs than ups. Now, in fairness, individuals that are married in this world do not have a lot of experience in relationships. So they don't really know their partners very well. They also are not allowed to kiss or do anything physical. And they're with companions during their dating or courting experiences. So, I mean, that could be part of it. But more downs than ups shouldn't be typical in a first year of marriage, especially if you're going into it, with someone that you absolutely love and you want to be with. Usually your first year of marriage is like you're newlywed. You're like blissful. I mean, I know my first year of marriage, I was like, oh, my husband's so great. I love him. Nothing ever could go wrong. Right? Rose-colored glasses. And then then obviously she had the miscarriage, and so she struggled with that. And she said, life is such a gift and something I cherish more now with all that we have gone through this past year. This pregnancy hasn't been easy, and I treasure every moment, and I'm reminded daily that life is truly a miracle from God. So she's given some indications that she's had a lot of issues and she's had some struggles. And some of the fans were actually saying that they hope that she actually gets some counseling. She might be struggling with her loss that she had related to the miscarriage. And then others have said that they think she might have been battling depression prior to actually any of this happening. And perhaps on top of that, she's dealing with that loss. And now she is at Christmas and she's not sitting with anyone. Could she be dealing with having maybe some postpartum, or does she just really not have that much of a relationship with the family members of the Duggars? Because the girls don't always seem to connect to her. And when I was watching Jessa's video, Abby and in fairness, the girls don't seem super connected to any of their sister-in-laws. I mean, not as much as they are together. But Abby was sitting with Kendra at Christmas, and Lauren was by herself. So it's interesting, you know, I do wonder how happy they are. I do wonder if there is any sort of realness or to the rumors about Josiah. It would be completely against any of the rules in this religion, or CULT is what we call it, for anyone to come out and actually be attracted and with someone of the same sex. So could that be an aspect of it? I don't know. This wouldn't be the first Duggar that has these rumors swirling around them. Another one has the same rumors as Jana. So it's hard to know, because in their specific world, it's completely against the rules to fulfill that or live that way. So they have to suppress it and pretend it doesn't exist. Could that be it? Or could it just be that they're not a good match? Could it just be that Josiah and her don't get along? Could it be that she's not dealing with some of the things that she's been going through? Do you agree with what these fans are saying about her being unhappy? I hope she's happy, but she doesn't look happy. So I will let you make your decision. She also has a lot of comments on her Instagram, in fairness, where she's also very loving and says that she loves Josiah. So for all of the sadness that she shares, she also has like this very happy face. But is that fake? Is that real? You know, you never know with these people, because the women are taught to be happy always. All right, you guys, I've got some more coming. We've got some updates related to an arrest with Chloe Mendoza's boyfriend, Max, from the TLC show Unexpected. And then we also have potentially an update related to the Amber Portwood story that I did yesterday. All right, you guys, I'll be back in a little while with more. Make sure before you go, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Also, I am trying to get my Instagram page to 10,000. I am so close. I am 700 away. Can you please go to my Instagram and follow me? Please, pretty please, please. All right, I'll be back later.